We're going live. We
What's
live.
good? We live?
Yep.
What's good, people? It's that special day again. It's Thursday. You know what day it is? It's Hotep Thursday. I am Uncle Hotep. He is Hotep Jesus. This is episode 94 of Hotep's Been Told You. Week 4 of the lockdown with no end in sight. Rest in peace to all the people that that passed away due to the coronavirus, or they used their deaths for the coronavirus propaganda. How was your week, man?
Every day feels like fucking Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like every day just feels like Groundhog Day. I think we talked about this before. But I'm a homebody, so every day feels like that anyway.
Yeah,
You know? But yeah, man, I did the show with what's name Wendy O last night.
yes, you know.
That was pretty dope. I'm trying to be the Byron Allen of this shit. Because these Shans got me watching too much bullshit. So it's like I'm trying to bring more programming. Man, matter of fact, I put in the chat today, in the Hotep chat, I say, yo, who want a show on Hotep Jesus channel? If you want a show, you can have a show on my channel. We want to get it popping. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my Dame Dash on. and,
Right, right.
and provide, some alternative to Hollywood, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah, so that's where the focus been at. A little bit of that. You know what I mean? What's up with you? How's the week been?
I mean, it's same old, same old. They canceled school for the year in Pennsylvania, so but that was expected. She didn't have any schoolwork because it was Easter week and shit like that. So they gave them a break on this, this virtual homeschooling and shit like that.
Yeah.
Um, But other than that, I'm just taking my supplements, you know what I mean? Trying to, do some walking, stay in shape, you know what I mean? Got my vitamin C. Um, I seen Trump was talking about zinc the other day. And
Was
if
he?
you, if, yeah, if you, but if you listen to the Hoteps and you bought to Nye's joint, you already know what was going on. And they were trying to ride him for that, but we already got the lowdown on that. So I mean, it is what it is, man. It's just I don't know. It's like, but you're
Hydrochloroquine?
yeah,
Hydrochloroquine. You know what I mean? That drug been out. Trump
yeah.
said, that was the drug to use. The media next week came and said, oh no, Trump wrong. He killed people, they drinking fish cleaner. Next week, Washington Post put doctors are curing it with hydrochloroquine. It's fucking circus, bro.
Yeah, well, I guess we can jump right into COVID, but David Icke, Mr. Lizardman, he put out some fire on YouTube so bad they had to ban it. They banned the video. They was like, "Oh no, 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 no! Cut this shit off! Cut it off!" He was talking that conspiracy tip on the virus. They cut it off, man. They dropped it. Motherfuckers hit me in the message. Did you see David Icke? I was like, no, I ain't see it. They took it off. He's like, I got the video, man. I downloaded it, man. I'll send it to you. I was like, God damn, is it that hot? I was like, Mr. Lizard Man, is that hot? I
Yeah.
guess it is.
Yeah, I meant to sit down and take that in. I haven't watched David Icke in a long time. But the one clip I saw was, typical David Icke shit. You know what I mean? But like Hotep's been told you, David Icke been told you. Like, you heard, if you listen to David Icke, you probably not hearing nothing too much new from this new interview except the inserts speaking of the COVID virus. Other than
Yeah.
that, you're not going. But David Icke is funny, man. He's funny.
Yeah, that dude's hilarious. Thanks for everybody donating already. We greatly appreciate it. Steph Colonel, what's up? Thank you. Appreciate it with the big boy donation. It says content keeps getting better and better. Appreciate y'all. Also, on a side note, I finally realized this week how gangster China is.
Oh, oh. Whew.
China definitely gangster, man.
What? Tell us in the chat. What you mean? Like what part? Because they definitely get gangster.
Uh, They've been getting gangster on the Kenyans, man. No, I don't even
Oh
want to speak
man.
on that. Emil's McGowan, thanks for a donation. Student loan payments waived for 6 months. How long this gonna last? And the last, not working for over a month now, but at least I get to catch Hotep live.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. Hopefully you put in for your Don Dollars.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to be coming this week, right?
Yeah, I
Some
think
people
the
are saying that.
yeah, it's this week.
I think some people were saying, yeah, this week the lower income, and then I guess they're gonna start rolling out from there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Them Don Dollars that UBI about to start rolling out. Them Yang Bucks.
Yang bucks. Um, Shout out everybody in the chat. Please hit that thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Shout out to Chad. Shout out to Nerd Nash, Aztec Mecca, Hotep Dutch in the house, Street Politics with Talesia. Shout out to all y'all, man. Keeping the machine moving, man. Where you want to start at? We're gonna start from the chat.
Yo, I took an edible earlier. Son.
Oh
I don't
my
even know what the topics are tonight.
god. Yo, I haven't smoked in a minute. I couldn't. Something was doing wrong with the smoking and shit like that. And I was like, no,
Yeah.
I can't fuck with it. And I haven't done the edible. Like that last time I had an edible was like fucking like over a decade ago. I didn't have it really.
Oh
I
yeah.
haven't really since, but I'm kind of like, I don't feel like it right now though. But I'm tempted. I've seen people. The edible game came back hard, man. Like people on
Yeah.
IG, man. I'm like, well, we're gonna have a whole bed full of edibles. Like, hit me up, plug. You know what I mean? They got the plug emoji. That's all you see on Snapchat. The plug, and then here they come. Put their whole shit out there. I'm like, damn, man. Is this how the game go nowadays?
Yeah, weed is nothing now. Like cops ain't even trying to get you for that shit no more. Cops is coming to your crib copping edibles. They ain't think about that no more. Government's gotten real lax with that. You could damn near smoke and walk down the street nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of suspect. The only thing I think suspect, man, is that government weed. I'm like, man, they might be putting some shit in this shit, man.
Oh yeah, go ahead and try that shit. That shit got the COVID strain all in it. What you smoking, dog? I got that COVID. Got that COVID-19, nigga.
Nerd Nash, thanks for the donation. Salute to y'all legends. Thanks for the donation. He has a real good podcast. If you guys listen to a Church for the Wild, no, is it Don't Listen to Me or Church for a While? I don't know. He changed so many names of podcasts, but him and them jokers down in Delaware, they back. That's one podcast I listen to all the time whenever they drop.
Shout out to
Um,
Nerd. Nerd's a legend. Nerd's a legend in the game, man. He been around for years.
yeah. Aztec Mecca. Edibles are diet LSD.
Oh, see, man. I ain't trying to party with y'all. You might not be able to come to Hotep Con. I got to watch my drink around here.
they bring some edibles from home. Like here you go.
Not this Hotep. Nah, dog. I'm good. Yo,
uh,
what you asked
okay,
where I wanted to start. You know where I want to start?
go ahead.
IG banning Tory Lanez.
Okay.
Because we spoke about this last week. Remember we was talking about the app. You said something and it had me thinking. And I'm like, well, what if black people had their own app to do this whole live thing from?
Yeah.
Teddy Riley pops up last week. Did you see it?
Yeah. I heard about people were crying about it because is he charging money for it though?
He charging $10 for the concert.
Okay.
But,
People were mad.
remember we talked, I said how hard it was going to be to
Yeah,
pull the
exactly.
shine
Yeah,
away from IG.
yeah.
They was
People were
mad.
upset.
They was mad that it wasn't free. Like, you ain't got $10, nigga. Then it's not for you. You know? But there's also what I say about when you founding one of these startups, right? So I feel like he did make a mistake by making it paid.
Right.
He should have made it free and had quarantine radio on there, and you know what I mean, and had everybody come on drift over and then turn paid later. You know what I mean? And maybe the first few users are grandfathered in, blah 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 blah. That's how he should have did it. And just because that alone would have been hard. But remember, I said somebody's sitting around with the technology. It exists. Like it's not like I know one of these Sean's got it. And sure enough, Teddy Riley is sitting on it, sitting on the app. Teddy Riley, a legend.
Who was he going to battle? Teddy Riley versus who? Who?
Oh no, who was it, yo? Oh, it's I'm way too burnt to be trying to use my memory right now.
Yeah, everybody
Remember,
was waiting for that joint. Babyface?
I think it was Babyface.
Yeah,
I think it was
I think it was
Babyface.
Babyface.
And that was, epic battle. They want to charge $10. Babyface. You Sean, they got $10 for Babyface, nigga. Terrible. Terrible. You know what it is when we're dealing with software and the adoption of technology, we're talking about behavior patterns and training and retraining and untraining them. It's a very hard thing to do. If you want to see how trained you are, move the icons around on your cell phone and have them in a place where they're not no more. And when you turn your phone back on, you be like looking for that one app, right?
Yeah.
Your body, your subconscious mind is operating on a lot of unconscious operations. So you got to be mindful of that, and that's what they're doing with the software. So Teddy Riley's got to be savvy in how he pulls people in. He could have got it back, but I was really upset. I'm still upset at the community for not wanting to do it. I'm like, oh, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it.
Yeah, because Tory Lanez, I mean, his shit wasn't he getting like 300,000 views and shit like that? Viewers?
Yeah,
They limited because all them Jones come on twerking. I guess they don't want to be the twerk app. They limited his streaming. Then he came up with he just made a quarantine radio account, and I still think they dicked him over on that the new one.
they shut that one down too. They shut
So
that one down too.
because matter of fact, I think RZA versus who was the other producer? RZA's battling in '99, I think.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, there was a hot I think the one we missed was fucking T Pain versus Luda, not Luda, Little John.
Lil Jon.
That shit was fire, man. They had it up to 275,000 viewers. You know what I mean? This battle shit, man, is it's taking off, but like I don't know why. Like he should have just like I'm not gonna ask for money, y'all. This is a new app. Y'all come over, because when IG ban y'all shit, come on over and we get it started. This is the perfect time to do it. It's quarantine. That motherfuckers gonna be on their phone extra time now, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, man, but black folks, man. Like you try to get through the black folks, man. First, you gotta get through the white man. The white man is IG, is Facebook IG. You got to get over that because they're gonna be like, nah, man, we work with this white man at man. I don't know what y'all got over there, man. But, what I mean? This is like it's tried and true, man. With the shine, man, the shine. This is a perfect time to support y'all. Talk all that shit, support our own, and this, that, and the third. But when somebody do it, it's like it's extra hard, man. It's extra hard. Like Hove found out with Title and everybody, man. It's hard, man. You got to really jump through hoops with these people, man.
It is hard. You just gotta trick them, man. You gotta trick them. You just gotta trick them. When you're dealing with a fool, it's easy to fool the fool. But when you're trying to make sense of the fool, you become the fool. Ain't nothing to make sense of a fool. A fool's a fool. Somebody record that soundbite. We got to put that down. That's got to go on a Hotep children's book.
Oh, it's Primo versus Rizzo.
Yep. Yeah, I just looked it up. Yep. Premier. DJ Premier versus RZA. That's epic. That's epic. You got to pay for that. It's free though. White man gonna get paid. Zuckerberg and his robotic ass gonna get paid.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, I read something the other day. I don't know how true it is, but they said Zuckerberg was playing some sort of word game with his daughter's friend, and the daughter's friend was whooping his ass. So he wrote a program to help him beat the little girl in the game. I'm like, that sounds like some Zuckerberg shit.
It definitely is, man. That definitely is. But shout out to everybody, going in on IG. But somebody's definitely going to have to come up with something else, man, because this is a big market for it. It doesn't look like whenever this is over, this quarantine, it might be another till June, July, whatever, next to the fall. You know, people should somebody should the culture should take advantage of it. Definitely should take advantage of
Yeah, yeah. We're just so diverse. That's our problem. Diversity is our Achilles heel.
it. Yeah, we're not black folks can't be ever on the same page ever, man. It's like I know you want diversity of thought, but
Yeah.
you got to accept the diversity of thought. We never accept it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you say something else, like, "Oh man, get the hell out of here, coon." So you start, they call you coon, and you acting white. You're a sellout, or now it's misogynist and all this other junk, man. Like whatever, man. It's hard to help to
It's
shine.
it's 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 Hotep fault. It's our fault.
It's
It's
definitely
our these our children. You gotta remember that these our children. Th- These our pickney. You know, the black community is our youth. The black community, Hotep are the parents of the black community. We gonna get them together. I don't know how. I know it starts with education. I know it starts with that mind, but we gonna get them together, man. But it's definitely our fault, man.
we went a little too hard, I think. I always say you got to ease it in, man. But you jokers like you came on the scene just dropping napalm on niggas, and they was like, "What the hell is this shit, man? Fuck out of here!" They was like, "Yo, you gotta give them baby steps, man. Little
Yeah.
spoonful at a time, man. You was dropping napalms a few years ago, man."
Yeah. They just called me an extremist. I was like, damn, really? I had to check myself. I was like, all right, let me ease up then. My bad. We can
Yeah,
ease
they
into
wasn't
this, I
ready.
guess. They wasn't ready for that shit.
No.
Mm.
But on the rest in peace, Bernie Sanders, man. Once again, he has failed. Old man Bernie has dropped out the race. He said he's going to keep his delegates because he's going to get some of his programs in the Democratic Party. But he's went and he didn't really support Biden, but that's just only a matter of time. So it looks like it's a lock unless something happens with Biden. They keeping Biden under wraps. You hardly ever see him. He come out with a little 2-minute video every once in a while, and he still fucked that up. They're trying to keep Biden as hidden as possible. No more debates, nothing, man, because they know he's going to screw this shit up. Were you surprised? I thought Bernie was going to take it to the convention, but were you surprised he fell out? He dropped out.
Hell no. We seen this coming.
Yeah.
We knew this was going to happen. Well, we knew this was going to happen when Whoopi let him know.
Oh yeah, that was the beginning of the end.
That was it. She was letting them know, Bernie, why are you still running? That's what she asked him. Bernie, why are you still here? Not Bernie, what are you going to do for us? What about the black community? What are your plans? Make sense of your socialism, the budget, where it come from. No, but Bernie, why are you here, bro? That's what she said to Bernie, Whoopi. So it was only a matter of time, um, before Bernie was going to be out of there. But hey, at this point, I feel like Bernie knows he's gonna lose. I feel like he just does this for clout tokens.
Yeah.
He's a clout chaser. Bernie's a clout chaser. There, I said it. Bernie Sanders is a clout chaser.
You see the Bernie Bros. That a lot of them were. I think Trump made an overture for the Bernie Bros. And a lot of Bernie Bros said that they're not voting for Biden, man. They said someone said they putting the black mask on, they putting the ski mask on, man. It's time to go to war. They're taking it seriously, man. But I don't think a lot of the Bernie Bros aren't. It's just like 2016. They're not going to vote for the establishment Democrat, not in the numbers that the Democrats need, man. It's Trump. Yeah, we already knew it was Trump. It was a repeat, but it's definitely a repeat, man. He's gonna wash the fuck out of Joe Biden.
So I called Charlie Kirk, see if I can get back in TPUSA. We got 4 more years, go.
We got 4 more years of grift, man.
Christmas season has been extended. It's secure. Uh, I like it. I like Trump's America. Trump's America is fun and things are interesting. You know, the money's flowing. You see the stock market rebounded like it was nothing. Uh,
Yeah, they know as long as we can get through this virus, man. Once that is over, it's going to be back to business. You know what I mean? But the big business, I feel sorry for the small businesses. They're going to be hurting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are going to go under. But big business, shit. Now, I want to know how much is Walmart making? How much is Wegmans making now? Like everybody got to shop at Walmart now and shit like that. Like they making a killer. Big business is making a killer right now. I know it. I know
yep. This is a shakedown. This one like Beanie Siegel step on your block.
it.
You know what I mean? That's what this is. This is Debo riding down the block. That's what time this is. They shaking us down. They are shaking us down. Small business, they want to get rid of it. And like you said, big business get the big bailouts. And big business is the only one that's influential enough to stay open
Yeah.
or ride out the wave. But the small business, that's gonna be turned over. That's gonna be turned over. It's gonna be new owners. Your taco's gonna taste different next time you go to that Mexican spot.
They're gonna cut it down, put some cut in it, man.
See, it's gonna taste a little bit different. Yeah, America's gonna be different.
Yeah, it definitely is, man. 2020 AC, man. It's just like it's gonna be wild, man. It's like, and it was only a couple months ago. It's like things were normal. It was business as usual, and now everything done changed, and we're not going back. It's hardly. It's like before 9/11. You know. I don't know. Some people don't remember. Some people were born afterward, but like the country was different. And afterward, it never went back. It never goes back. It's hard to go back to where it once was after they pull some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they pulled the doozy on this. The thing is this: when your dog, you give him too much room, you give him too much room on a leash, you got to yank it back, and that's what they do with us. American people, we're just their bitch,
Mhm.
and we got a little loose. We thought we was free. They said, "Oh, you thought you was free." Yank.
Psych.
Have a seat. Sit down. Think about this for a while. Readjust your life. We'll let you know when you can move now. New legislation, new economics. Yeah, that's what this is. This is a shakedown. This is some gangster shit, and like I said in my email, you know, this is the times when the creative people gonna thrive and the fearful will die. That's where we at right now, man.
Yeah, they. You see a couple of people getting locked up, man, breaking curfew, breaking quarantine. One guy was out there in the park with his little girl. It's like, oh no, 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 locked his ass up, man. I'm like,
Where?
I don't know what state it was, man, but it was definitely I
Well,
seen it.
yeah, right here in Jersey. I think it was Lambert's Mill or something like that. What they said? Um, they had a pub. The pub was still operating business.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, oh yeah, this. I told you, I knew the speakeasies was gonna be popping. I knew,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's it's so funny when you look at history and you just see like the cycles, man. Cause you really have people like, look, it's illegal to drink. All right, we'll come downstairs to the spot, say the password, you good. We gonna party down here. And that's again, communism. This is why you don't want communism, this is why you don't want socialism. Until you study, people ask you about those two things, say no. Like drugs, say no.
Black Mountain Hotep, thanks for donation. The trade workers are making money. Black people get your foot in. I have my LLC and I'm in the store. And the backbone industry hasn't slowed down. Hasn't slowed. Hardworking people can make money right now.
Yeah. Yeah. If you know how to adapt, shift with the current, you can get that guala, that guacamole.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely can. Um, Another bad Barbie.
Bad Barbie. I thought it was Bad Baby. What's her name?
No, I think it's Barbie. Bad Barbie.
It's Bad Baby.
Is it Bad Baby?
It's Bad Baby.
Bad Baby. Listen, man. All these makeup artists, man. That's a big thing, and and my daughter has one of those makeup. Like, they got like games like where you practice doing makeup on the shit. I'm like, I want to take it from her, but I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't, whatever, man. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not a woman, what I'm saying, but so she comes out in a new pic. She's heavy foundation, and here they go, man. Here they go. They always like whenever I say see a white woman with a tan, here they come. Oh, y'all, they're trying to be black women and shit like that. I'm like, what black woman look like that? Like, where do they see these black women from?
No, they right though. They absolutely right because they look. See, let me explain what's going on here. The face that Bad Baby was wearing in that picture is like a top three face. When
Mhm.
these women go on YouTube, no matter what their race is, they're picking from basically three faces to do their face with.
Right.
When the black woman decides to put on that face that looks like a white woman, they look like Bad Baby. So yes, Bad Baby is gonna look like a black woman because when the black woman wants to look white, they put on the same face. That's what it is. And in order to do the white face, you have to make it darker because they do this thing called highlight. You can't highlight white. It doesn't
Right.
work.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you have to have something that's going to create some contrast. So they add a little bit of that brown shit on there to make them look a little tanner, right? Or they go spray tanning, or they go to the, you know what I mean, whatever they do. And then now, once they add the foundation, now they can do the highlight and the little dumb shit that they do. But it's only three faces going around. I'm telling you, you could pick these chicks up, put them in a lineup with the artificial intelligence, facial recognition software. They won't be able to tell the difference because they all got the same face on.
Yo, excuse me. I wanted to drop. I always do. When they would say that she looked like a black woman, I always wanted to do like take a pictures from the '60s. Where they had the Black Panthers and all the black women. They had the froze out and shit like that. I want to say, does she look like that? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, how far we come from like that's where the look was then. And black men primarily still look the same. I mean, the hair is different, but we primarily look the same. But how did y'all go from that to now saying bad Bob baby is trying to emulate a black woman?
Because black women are claiming that they have a monopoly on fashion. They're
Yeah.
saying they're saying that black beauty is versatile and you can't constrain blackness to just afro hair. We come in all shades and hair textures. That's what they're gonna tell you, right? I don't know the validity of all of that. I do know one thing though. Nothing makes a light skinned woman happier than a blonde wig. That's one thing that will empower make a woman feel powerful. You put a blonde wig on a light skinned woman. Oh my god, that's like giving Thor his hammer. I'm serious. Hair is a very serious topic amongst black women.
Yeah.
It's a very, very serious topic. I don't understand it, so I don't try to.
Right.
I don't even try to. I just say, all right, that's female shit. And I just focus on what men need to do. And if they
Right.
want to, deal with if the women want to deal with some stupidness, then let them deal with the stupidness. But this ridiculousness talking about, oh, she look black. She look like y'all. Yes, right. She look like y'all when y'all want to look white. Yes. It is what it is. Yeah, you got your booty look like Nigeria and your head look like Europe with this bone straight Asian hair, Brazilian hair. Girl, you know you from the Tutsi tribe. Fuck out of here. That's not your hair.
You're
But
killing me, man.
but again, no, seriously, it's ridiculous. It has to be lambasted. It's ridiculous. But black women have they think they have, and you know who's to blame for this is Rihanna
Oh yeah,
and Rihanna and Beyonce.
Beyonce definitely,
Yeah.
definitely got lighter over the years.
Right, because look what Rihanna did. Rihanna killed Victoria's Secret
Yeah,
and these makeup motherfuckers.
yeah. Her makeup is isn't it one of the best sellers?
Yeah. So she like is the queen of fashion now. So you can't tell black women nothing. That's why I ain't even gonna argue with them because all right, you got it. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
No, no, no. Is it her company or is it like a Diddy Ciroc thing or is it this her bag?
You know, niggas don't own nothing.
Oh my God! Stop! No, no, man. I swore it was Riri had it. That was all Riri.
Nah,
No, 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 God, no.
uh,
Damn.
they not
Damn.
gonna let you get that big without them getting the lion's share. You know better than that. You don't get those distribution channels without the distributors getting the lion's share. You not cutting them in, they cutting you in. Mm. Yeah. No, not Riri. Not Riri. You know, my homie put something on the internet today. Shout out to ST. He said, substance over surface. You know, so that's my thing. Like, you know, black women, like, yeah, y'all think y'all own fashion. Yeah, y'all own it on the surface. But as far as the substance, the core, y'all don't own none of that. Yeah.
Damn.
And even when they running around, you know, all these little chicks, they sell eyelashes now, right? Like that's the new thing. You
Yeah,
know,
I follow a couple people on Snapchat. I've seen like they're doing entrepreneur type shit in there. Like they even got their little kids selling eyelashes and shit like that.
yeah. And where's that coming from? Wuhan. It's
They
coming
got the
straight from China. Yeah, so you know, it's funny just to watch. It's funny just to watch. So I just watch. I don't try to figure out what women should do, man. As women, you know, I just sit back, watch, and laugh, and try to do me, man.
Yeah, that's good advice there. Logan Boxing 911. Do Hoteps believe in the redacted ritual of male genital mutilation of our sons?
Oh my God. You should go listen to Brendan Murata and Hotep Jesus. That's on my channel right here. Go listen to that. It's a real good listen. He had a documentary on Netflix. I interviewed the director. I think it was early this year. Real good interview.
Somebody dropped the link in the chat. Yeah, they use that shit for makeup and shit like that. Remember, who was it? Somebody, a female actress, was like, "Yeah, I put the eye thing in," and they said, "What's that made of?" It's like cut up baby. Oh my god!
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. They harvesting that shit, you know, and they give you a hard time too if you tell the doctor like, nah, they gonna give you a hard time because you fucking with their money. You know, again, you know you cut they cutting you in. You know, that's our baby is what they say.
yo, I don't know if I want another kid, but I damn sure would if I want a son just so I could tell him no. I'm like, you want to? Hey, we're going to do this. Hell no, man! You get the hell out of here! I ain't signing shit. Like,
Yeah.
I wanted to do that so bad, man. I was like, I was already prepped when I had the second one. I already told her I was like, is you going? Will you circumcised? I'm like, hell no. Well,
Yeah.
you are. I'm like, I didn't ask for that. I'm like, that's you know what I'm saying. Like, don't put it in me. I know better now. You know what I'm saying. So I'd have been telling. I was geared up and ready. God didn't want it. Wasn't in my plans. I guess.
uh, uh. Rookie level is work from home. Woke is homeschool, but Hotep is home birth.
Yeah, yeah,
Home birth. Now talk to me. Well, you
yeah,
know what I mean? That doctor can't cut the baby dick if the doctor ain't near the baby.
yeah. Yada had his last kid. I mean, his kid was a home birth, and he had it on IG. He had the because they say the longer you have the placenta hooked up to the umbilical cord, that's longer you can have that on is the better for the baby.
Down on
And
the stem cells.
download the stem cells and shit like that. So yeah, you're right. Home like woke, super woke is having your baby at home.
Yeah, holla at me when y'all stop. You want to talk all that, communist, socialist stuff. Have your baby at home without the communists. Yeah, now let's see how strong your affirmations are now. When you say you don't like communism, stop going to the government facilities. They doping your child up. Your child's born with a drug addiction. As soon as they give the mother epidermal, the child's born with his first hint of drugs. When he turned 18, you wonder why he get hooked on crack, hooked on coke, hooked on meth. He like, woo, this is what I felt the first day I came in this motherfucker. He know that hit when he feel it. His body know that hit when he feel it. You see what I'm saying? So, holler at me when y'all want to talk about that home birth. Hotep's been told you on that though. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my Hotep queens out there that do the home births, for real.
Chad, thanks for donation. Heard 6 foot social distancing is to improve facial recognition data collection. So many strategic objectives being employed. Chad with the super woke facts. They always like any instance, like incident, they always get multiple uses out of it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you know what? In New York, and Carl Civil Rights, shout out to Civil Right. He posted. I seen a tweet of this today. Um, the redacted, I think, was having a funeral or some shit like that, and there was a million people in the streets, and the cops didn't tell them nothing, man.
Yep. Yeah. Better leave them folk alone. You don't want them problems.
Chad was like, "No, see, this is real power. Talk to the." I mean, Carl was like, "Talk. See, these are the gods of New York." I'm like, "God damn, Carl, man, you wilding, man." I didn't
They
even retweet
right.
it. It was so hot, man.
They right. They right, man. It's time to uniform up. You know what I mean? Everybody need to get their uniform. Everybody in the hotel community, dashiki down. It's time to get dashiki down. You could move like that when you organize. What they gonna tell you? You see a whole block of just black coats and black hats,
Yeah,
just everywhere, from the baby to the mama to the dad, everybody black down, just looking like just descended on the block. Hundreds, by the hundreds. You ain't gonna say none of them folk.
yeah. Great, right. You're right. Um, Back to the COVID. They wearing black folks out, man. As a matter of fact, Fred the Godson's in intensive care. Um, he got the corona. Now, I think the New York Post they called it the Black Death, the Black Plague, or some shit like that, and they were saying that because they was going by the percentages, and a lot of these cities like Detroit, New York, the majority of well, not the majority, but a bigger percentage of the black population is dying or being affected by the coronavirus. Now I seen people. Matter of fact, I seen a couple people like they're trying to get us, man. It's a genocide. I'm like, oh, here we go, man. All this bullshit, man. That's why I'm like, y'all gotta relax, man. Like people just, matter of fact, it's probably your fault breaking out these conspiracies. Now people is quick to come out with a conspiracy without even thinking about, without doing no homework. Like they coming out, oh, they're trying to. I seen on Facebook. See, this was the plan. They planned to kill us. Well, it's our fault. This is the fault of eating hog maws, fried chicken, being out of shape, having diabetes, hypertension, overweight. This is our fault. This is Black Americans' fault. Now, if we was on top of our game physically, I guarantee you we would not have this problem. These percentages wouldn't even look like that. What's happening is since we have a higher percentage of these underlying conditions, when they throw the COVID on top of it, that's all she wrote for a lot of people. Your immune system is weaker. This is all. I mean, this is something we got to look in the mirror.
You see the black girl. You see the black girl that said she went to the hospital. She said, "I'm sniffing. They gonna over here. They didn't even test me for COVID, but they said I got the COVID." You saw that video?
No, that's it.
Yeah, black girl. She was mad as hell. So they it's a lot of misdiagnosis going down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
I think that's very dangerous too because that could be lazy work on the part of the hospital staff to misdiagnose you. Say, hey, it's COVID. They treat you one thing, but really your ass got high blood pressure or hypertension or something else.
yeah,
So you know this is why it's very important for, like you said, maintain proper health. Gotta maintain proper health at all costs because you never know when he gonna hit you with a germ. And Hotep's been told you. Shout out to Dr. Sebi.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people told her. Remember, Beyonce tried to get these shines on vegan. They laughed at her ass. Beyonce. They
Beyonce.
said, "Hell no, we gonna keep eating this fried chicken." You told them to stop eating fried chicken. Then you ran it back and said, "Oh, I'm gonna buy some Wingstop shares. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas do."
Wingstop stock is up like I want to say damn near 80% in the past 2 weeks since the crash. I hope y'all got in and bought the low. It's at 101 or something right now. What a great investment. Such a great investment.
So,
I'm gonna put my kids through college on Wingstop. Thank you to the black community.
but yeah, I mean, like you could say it's a pandemic or whatever, but you know, these people are coming with the bullshit. So you got to be ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. You know what I mean? Y'all made fun of Yada. He's telling y'all go plant based. He's selling digital meal plans and all that. Y'all make fun of him. Y'all make fun of the people getting black seed oil and everything else. Y'all make fun of these people. They're not the ones falling out.
They got Stockholm syndrome.
You keep drinking the white man liquor like it's going out of style.
Yeah.
That increases your blood pressure.
Mhm.
Meanwhile, you're following after Diddy and them. They say every rapper they got to get their liquor brand sales up. What are they feeding you? They feeding you nothing but poison. Now I'm not saying you don't have to drink, but man, we go overboard with this shit. And, we do the things to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, I mean, we can't party to the fullest all the time. Sometimes, how about we take our health to the fullest? That should be the wave we be on. But when people take their health to the fullest, you call them Hotep. You don't want nothing to do with them.
I'm gonna show you how deep the psychosis of the American Shaun goes. Watch this. The alcohol is like their god. And you know this because when you walk into a Shaun crib, you will see on the top of their fireplace, not pictures of family, but empty bottles of alcohol of all kinds. They collect them like as if it was a frat house. They collect bottles, empty bottles of liquor, Hennessy, and tell you, oh, it's about the stories we had. Not Jesus up there. Not none of the Orishas, none of the ancestors, not even the Obama picture. Maybe they'll have an Obama picture. They probably
Yeah, my mom got a well picture up there.
right next to Obama picture is a bottle of empty Hennessy. this is how deep it goes, man. That's why I said you can't help the black community. The black community cannot be helped. What you can do is help some little black kids, though.
Yeah.
That's what you can do. You can help some kids out because children are the future. You know what I'm
You
saying? Let
got
them lead the way.
that. 240 in the room. Please hit the thumbs up. Please hit that share button. Brandon Koser, thanks. Welcome back. My dad finally been researching 5G. He lost his mind when I showed him how many antennas are here in Baltimore. Don't they need to be like within 300 feet, like or something like that? 300,
What?
the 5G towers. I think I was.
300 feet, they said?
It's a real short distance. They have to be near each other so they can relay, and that's why they're putting them all over the place. Base one. Thanks for donation. Yo, Hotep Jesus, do you consider yourself a Pan Africanist?
Do I consider myself a Pan Africanist? Yes. Yes, I do. I do consider myself a Pan Africanist. Uh, I believe that the history of the people uh, who became tribes of the Americas originated in on the African continent. I believe that we are cousins, and I believe in Pan Africanism. Now that don't mean that you could group me in with a bunch of Pan Africanists because I don't know what's going on these days in Pan Africanism. Like if you listen to the Prince of Pan Africanism, he tell you white people not allowed at the wedding. I'm not that Pan African. Yeah, I'm not like Pan African is turned into like black nationalists and some. If you go according to Dr. Umar, you know. So I don't subscribe to that shit, but I believe in Pan Africanism. And when I say Pan Africanism, you would have to think of it from an economic perspective, doing trade back and forth. I think it's a crying shame that Black Americans don't do trade with Africa, but Chinese people do. Forget the white man,
Yeah,
Chinese people,
that's one thing I felt that Black Americans have fell
Chinese
short
people.
with is that we should be doing having more like interaction with the motherland. Economically, like we should have been investing in that. What I mean, because China didn't go there for nothing. There's money going to be made in Africa in the future. Whether we see it or your kids see it or their kids see it, it's coming. Africa is going to be it one of these decades, one of these centuries, and we should be immersed in it. You know what I'm saying? But we let the man propaganda us and slander us, and put that divide in us, and that we don't think about it. But we should. That's one thing. I think Dr. Umar gets right and shit like that. But on the other hand, you still got to do business with everybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? You can't. I don't like he. I know why he does it. He goes hard on white folks because that keeps the black woman on his side. You know what I mean? As long as they're on his side, then he gets some breathing room. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why Dr. Umar does it, but from an economic standpoint, you got to be a little bit wiser. Like we got to be a little bit more hip to the game than that. We can't you can't just do business with ourselves. That's not going to work. Look how the redacted do. Look how Asians do. Look how China does. They work with everybody. They take everybody's money, man. Even the white man down south, man. As soon as they turned that integration off, they was like, yeah, Negroes, give me your money, man. And here we come. We came running. Here we go. You know what I mean? And giving our money. So it's wild. You know what I mean? Shine wild.
Yeah. Um, the biggest problem is the ports have been conquered. The ports have been conquered, and whoever owns the ports controls the channels of distribution. So we have to work our way up that distribution line. That's one of those key things, But you gotta be careful because they might sand cook you. So keep your security tight.
Yeah, definitely. Brandon Cooser, I think Rona is just the fire drill. Um, damn.
Yeah, Rona's definitely a good fire drill.
Steph Colonel, thanks for donation again. They talking about the Rona becoming seasonal. Yeah, they say they might come back in the fall, man. We might be under for a year, man. 12 didn't Billy Rona Gates, he said 12, 16 months, man. His fucking dickhead ass, man. Like yo, Robert, one of the Kennedys was going in on Bill Gates. And then they was I seen people talking about he ain't gonna live to see the year out. Yo, man, this is wild, man. There's a couple more. Victor Life was the Rona released to start implanting Agenda 21. What's Agenda 21?
Ain't that the Bill Gates shit?
Oh, yeah, oh, I thought that was 20. Was it 20 or 21?
Oh wait, no. Agenda 21 is a non-binding action plan of the United Nations with regard to sustainable development. It is a product of the Earth Summit held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and action agenda individuals around the world executing. What's this? Some global warming initiative,
The globalism,
climate change initiative.
the New World Order, the global government
The
housed in the capital of
globalists.
the redacted land.
Somebody's saying the plan to depopulate 95% of the world by 2030 is not true. Local government, Earth Council. Yeah, some sort of council. Yeah, anytime you see people creating these councils, you want to pay attention. I don't know. I heard something about it, but I don't really get caught up in these rabbit holes. Because sometimes it becomes a waste of time.
It definitely does. You can go too deep into that stuff, especially when you really can't really do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this rapper, Ill Bill. He said, "The order of the world has already been bought, man. Like all this stuff has already been planned. Is just whether how they enact it. You know what I'm saying? Like when what was it, General Wesley Clark? He said we're going to invade 7 countries and shit. They got
Right.
5 of them. You know what I mean? They got Iran is last, and he told that was like a week after 9/11.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, cash rules everything around me. Until you got that cream, you're not gonna make no moves out here. You're not really saying nothing. You could cry all day, but at the end of the day, how you gonna compete with George Soros when he can mobilize 1 million of your cousins
Yeah.
in a week, have them on the streets marching? You try
Black
to
Lives Matter.
mobilize, you can't even. Yeah, black. Thank you, Black Lives Matter. You can't even mobilize your homies off the couch one Sunday because a football game on, right? But if you had that economic power, if you had that money to put behind it, if you flew everybody out and bust everybody in, like Blexit, you know what I mean? Then you could, you like look at Charlie Kirk. It's beautiful what he's been able to do with capital. He's created this whole movement of I don't know what it is, but he's created something. It's well funded, and he's able to get his message out there. You can't do stuff without billionaire donors. So until you can organize people to pull their capital together, um, then it's really no point in talking about it. Just shut the fuck up and go to work. You know what I mean? And hope the Wi-Fi don't go out.
Yeah, that's what black communist Twitter doesn't get, man. They want to have these all ideas and shit like that. We got to do this, we got to do that, and they hate black capitalists, but they don't have the money to do nothing. They got to beg the government. They got to beg the man to get to do what they want. Like if they worried about capitalism getting money, they could enact some of those things that they want. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they just see the shit backwards.
Yeah, we about to put together workshops. I'm just waiting for the government to let us off punishment. I really feel like I really feel like this whole coronavirus stuff happened because they knew Hotep Khan was going to shatter the earth. That's the real conspiracy.
Yeah.
They knew what was going to happen to Hotep Khan. But as soon as they let us out, we're gonna set up workshops and we're gonna show you how to make change in this world. We finally got all the paperwork and everything situated and all of that. And it's just at this point, it's just show and prove. You know, you can argue about the Lizard Man, Agenda 21, but at the end of the day, Bill Gates done bought the whole industry before he even created this thing. You know, Bill Gates been on. Remember when we told him Bill Gates was on the continent, and what they said it was testing Africans, right? The French was, oh, let's test this in Africa. Oh, word? Oh, we just motherfucking just test monkeys to you, huh? Wow. But when Bill Gates was doing this years ago, and we said it, you know, everybody said, oh, this is a humanitarian aid. Anytime there's aid, just think AIDS. That's what they spreading. What they do is they take their vaccines down there and they say, oh, this is for this. But really, they be testing. Tuskegee experiment all over again. You see Bill Gates smiling. Go look at pictures of Bill Gates in Africa. You see him smiling with the kids. I just look like, damn, this fool evil, man. You know, but he's built up his empire to have the capital to make those moves. So until, you know, where Hove at? Where Diddy at? That's our Elon Musk, right? Where's Byron Allen at? That's our Elon Musk. Those are our Zuckerbergs. So if you're looking at them and they not getting the job done, you won't have to get the job done. It's on you. You know. That's where I'm at. That's why I say Hotep is the last hope, because I feel like we the last niggas that's gonna get this shit right, and we're gonna save the earth and put everything back right. And it's gonna be white women for everybody. Sorry, no.
Intelligent Man 302. Crown Royal Vanilla is my only weakness. I'm solid on everything else. Shout out to Intelligent Man 302. He got that purple Crown Royal bag. Chad Lamont. What's up, Chad? Charlie Kirk leads the No Man's Sky of PAX. This guy. Um, Now people are really wild about the social distancing, man. I sent you a video. People are actually fighting people over social distance. Like this one guy, this one couple. I think they were in. I can't remember the state. You know, it was a doctors. You know, it was two doctor couples, two older white couple, and the kids were out, and I think it was like by like a big park or something. And they came out. There's like, why aren't y'all social distancing? And I guess the kids told them to fuck off and shit like that. This dude jumped on the girl. Like, you know, and he had to jump on the black girl. You know, the only black person in the joint. The white man jumped on her, choked her out on the ground. I couldn't believe this shit. But like, why is, you know, as the government propaganda is so good that, you know, people are really snitching, calling the cops for people not social distancing.
I'm about to bring the video in.
You can bring a video. It was
Let me see.
crazy. Now they actually they arrested a guy. He got charged with assault, but they didn't put his name in the paper, you know, because he had a little. He I think he was an anesthesiologist, so he got a
Okay.
little. He got some ends. He got some funds, you know, and it was Louisville. That matter of fact. So I guess he was somebody in Louisville. So they kept his name out the paper, but that was the craziest shit I ever seen, man.
Oh, I'm about to play it right now. I don't know if I'm gonna have volume.
Not cuss at each other. No, I'm not calling you anything, sir. Just don't talk. Yes, okay. Yeah, we're leaving. Please, let's not cuss at each other. No, I'm not calling you anything, sir. Just don't talk to us with this.
Well, I hear this song. I don't see the video.
You see that?
No, it didn't show. You were playing the sound. Oh yeah, they saw it.
You saw it?
Yeah, they saw it.
Oh, okay. My bad. Let me bring that back for him then. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, we're leaving. Please, let's not cuss at each other. No, I'm not calling you anything, sir. Just don't talk to us with this asshole right here. Hey, don't touch. Hey, do not touch.
Man.
You do not touch. Do not touch. You give me my hey! Get away from her! Oh my God! Seriously, get off of her! Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we're leaving. Please,
Wow.
Let's not cuss at each other. No, I'm not calling you anything, sir. Just don't talk to us with this asshole.
Wow.
Hey, don't touch.
That's wild. That's wild, bro.
I wish a man would put his hands on a daughter or some stupid shit like that. Like, come on, man. Like, you want the baseball bat? You want your kneecaps? Or what do you want? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what? That's crazy, man.
Bro.
People are really wilding out over this bullshit, man.
Cause social distancing? Yo.
You know, there's another YouTuber I listen to it daily, Church Dog 42. Y'all should go follow him. He was saying the social distancing is they're not protecting us from the virus. They're trying to protect the virus to keep it out there, because if they didn't have this social distance and people were just out there, people will eventually get immunity, herd immunity. But by putting everybody in, it's the virus is going to continue to be out there, man. Because once you expose the viruses to the younger folks, they're going to build up
Um,
immunity. But this is how it's and people the
uh,
man is so slick. The man is so slick. This is how they're going to keep it out there and
yeah, yeah.
for like a year.
Yeah. Oh, Vent 201. Um, now I like that. I like that theory. Yeah. They want to sell that vaccine. They try and sell that vaccine. They try and inject y'all. They want to make mandatory vaccinations for kids next semester. And that's going to be the big fight. I want to see where y'all at when the kids got to get the coronavirus vaccine next school semester. Because that's where they at with it.
Yeah. Now to the star of the show, Talcum X, man. Talcum X has not seen a grift he couldn't grift on. This man, first he got exposed for like some congressperson was talking about it, and Shaun King jumped in his mentions talking about, well, do you support Medicare for all? He's like, you dumbass motherfucker. I co-sponsored the bill, you dumbass. And it was downhill for Malcolm for Talcum X ever since.
So then they dug up his fund. He was raising money for COVID virus. So some girl, one of the social justice warriors, wrote his ass up, wrote a nice little blog, said he's doing it again, stealing money again.
And first off, I'm gonna give you credit again. You was the one of the first ones to call his black ass, his white ass out. Let me
Yo, early.
You called that early, and then people started jumping on the wave, getting little traction and shit like that. It almost became it became a slander Shaun King wave. You know what I'm saying? People were slandering him and shit like that. But he's got some. I don't know how he does it, man. Well, first he's got a black queen. That gives him a little bit of immunity. But he's Riri gave him an award. BET gave him an award. I don't know how he does it. Who is backing this guy? It doesn't seem like he's getting backed by anybody, but he keeps shaking it, moving and shaking. Nothing sticks to him. He's Teflon.
Yo, some people got talents in this world. Shaun King's talent is scamming. It's just what he's good at. He's really good at it. We gotta applaud it. We gotta applaud his gumption, his bravery, the audacity to just continue to raise money after being exposed. DeRay exposed this guy.
Yeah, I remember that. They had beef.
DeRay wrote him up and started talking about where all the money was going, this, that, and the third. And then now here he is raising money for COVID. Oh, he talking about something. If you're out of work, da, 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 da. So you're supposed to come to Shaun King to get some money. He's passing out the money now. Yo, he's a really good scammer. You gotta Scam King.
He
He's a
really is,
Scam King, man. If he was from Brooklyn, he'd be a swiper.
You saying Shaun King is he's the white Nigerian? Is that stereotype true? They say Nigerians are scammers, man.
Nah, that's come from the old email scam. And cats in Nigeria hit you with the, oh, you have some inheritance here from a royal kingdom, such and such, such and such. We want to send you $10 million. Send us $1,000 fee to release the funds. You send them $1,000, your ass stupid.
Oh man, Aztec Mecca, Hotep Jesus for president 2024, white women for everybody. You
I'm
got
gonna
that
get
on
in
tape.
trouble.
You got that on tape. Somebody gonna cut that and drop that.
Yo, Aztec, you can't be going out here saying that shit, yo.
uh,
That was a one and done.
DK 1102. Video of old man Boomer throwing his hands is bullshit. I've been dealing with the same stuff in my town. They want to find and photo people out in public. F out of here.
I was
People are
at
snitching.
I was at the park the other day, and dudes was a couple of families was throwing the football. The Indians, the Indians move like the redactors. You don't want to mess with them either. They could mobilize real fast. But I went out there to go play ball. The hoops was down.
They took the hoops down.
Took the hoops down, yo. Who does that? What kind of shit is that, yo? You can't hoop. I'm still. Remember we talked about it like last week. It was just theory, like something that happened on the internet. And I was like, and I thought, oh, I pay taxes. I live in a nice neighborhood. They don't do that by me. I walked to the park. I got a real awakening. Took my hoops. I said, oh, damn, Jada, ready to join Black Lives Matter.
White man took the rims down, man.
Who does that? Like, what kind of evil in the world removes the basketball hoop, yo? That's evil. That's just evil.
This is why Takashi's out, man. It's the year of the rat, year of the snitch, and people just going out of pocket, going crazy, man.
It's the year to snitch.
I can't believe fucking Takashi made snitching mainstream. You went from fucking stop snitching in what was that, early 2000s to 2020. This like, oh, white man's like, oh, we got a plan for y'all. We got to stop this shit. Give us a couple decades. We're gonna fix your asses. And here they.
Now it's mainstream.
Yeah, now it's mainstream.
He came home. That's crazy.
Reaction
2020.
people.
Huh?
No, go ahead.
Now what you said?
No, I was gonna read a super chat.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, Reaction PR, boxing promoters envy Shaun scamming skills.
Damn. Yo, Reaction PR, how you feeling, bro? I'm glad you feeling okay. I know you had the coronavirus. You had the Rona last week, or was it the week before? So I'm glad to see you alive and kicking. What's up with Maduro? They came and took down Maduro yet?
Nah, I don't think they got him yet.
I think they dropped the troops off. I seen a video last week, and I think they was dropping troops off. Some people hopped in my mention and said, "No, that's some old video." I'm like, "Yeah, that's some old new shit." They definitely hitting that coast. Um, man, what country is that? Venezuela
Yeah, because I thought they dropped some troops in Colombia
and
on the
Colombia,
border. On the
right?
border with Venezuela.
Yeah, they dropped some troops on the border. Yeah. Well, hasta la vista, baby.
Chad, they took rims down in white neighborhoods too. What WTF?
Yo, Chad, you got to talk to your white brethren, the white coalition. I don't know if y'all got a hotline or something. We need help. Do something. Tell them put the hoops back. They put the hoops back. Can, can we at least get the hoops back? Yo, you know it's bad when white privilege they took the hoops down in the white neighborhood. White privilege don't even work no more. That's how bad America is.
Man, white privilege stopped September 2001. If you want to be precise.
Here you go try and get my channel banned.
My
I
bad,
thought
but
it, I
no,
thought
go
it
ahead.
ended when Trump got elected.
Oh, maybe.
That's when it really ended because then it just became, everything is white supremacy and he's racist and the racists around the nation are rising up. And I spoke to a dude all the way in Jamaica. He was telling me about all the races in the United States. I'm like, dude, I live there. What are you talking about?
Yo, they make it seem like it's the '60s, man. Like, God
Yeah.
damn. like, like niggas was getting hit with fire hoses and getting lynched back then, man. Like, what is they talking? Man, they had to put their face in laughing barrels to laugh. You couldn't laugh on the street, you black. White man said, "Nah, man, we got this barrel. Put your head in this barrel, Negro. Then you can laugh." I mean, this is not like, and now they act like it's crazy. Like this is that Black Lives. This is Soros. Back to Soros. This is this Black
Yeah.
Lives Matter propaganda and shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, when you got, yeah, the thing about CNN is like kind of like the thing that places play in the background. Like you go to get a sub from the Italian spot, you know, the the waiting office at the mortgage brokerage. They all playing CNN or some leftist media, MSNBC. So you're getting inundated with just one side all day. It's just no wonder that people are just so brainwashed because they're only hearing one side of the things and they don't even want to hear the other side either. They think the other side is just full of lies and white supremacy. And I'm like, man, all this shit is white people.
um, Anomaly Jinx, yo, is it true? Japan back up and running. I seen some stories that the virus cases are going up a little bit.
Uh,
Zulu Law, $5. Tennis and golf booming in the country club. Hey, Trish, Reaction PR said he's doing good. He's taking it one day at a time.
Dope.
And Trisha
Oh,
said she's late to the party. Was on a Zoom webinar with Ann Coulter. We gotta get Ann Coulter. That should be a name. Like everybody's locked in, man. We gotta reach out to Ann Coulter. You guys gotta get Ann. We get Ann Coulter on the podcast or something, man.
I'm gonna get in.
You gotta get Ann, man.
I'm gonna
We
get
do an
in.
interview with her. If not for the show, do an interview with her, man.
She got to come on. Hoteps been told you too.
Okay.
That'll be that'll be crazy.
um, Speaking of boxing, Yaya Mayweather, daughter of Floyd Mayweather.
Ugh.
This is some shine news, man. And she dates NBA YoungBoy. Yo, if one thing, like I hate TikTok, but the videos they made a meme of NBA how NBA YoungBoy fans do shit, and it was the craziest shit I ever seen in my life. Man. I was dying for like hours, man. I was like, let me look at this video again. I started cracking up. Boy, it was how NBA YoungBoy fans watch TV. They had the monitor right to it. Well, anyway, yeah, she catches NBA YoungBoy with another joint in the house. They get the scrapping. She get her ass whipped. Then she pull out a knife, cut the girl. Girl in critical condition. Yeah, Mayweather gets locked up. The next day, right? The next day, um, all the gossip Instagram blogs, I think Gossip of the City or some shit like that. They had, I guess, Kodak Black. I can't get over the fact because I used to be a correction officer. Now, all the days, it used to never have. This was kind of before the age of cell phones, smartphones. But now they get their phones in jail and shit like that. Some of these jails. And Kodak Black posted a comment about the story and said, he wasn't because allegedly NBA YoungBoy cooperated with authorities. So Kodak Black was like, I don't know about that cooperating with authorities bullshit, right? He's like, that's gotta, he was trying to call him Takashi. Boy, NBA YoungBoy snapped, man. He was going off. He was calling Kodak Black all types of shit. Then he walks in the bedroom. It's like, you talk about my wife? You talk about this girl right here? And Mayweather, the next day after stab somebody, getting an assault charge, damn near attempted murder, she get bailed out and go right back laying up underneath NBA YoungBoy. That's the craziest shit I ever seen in my life, man.
What Floyd doing with all this?
The next day, Floyd he did a video with his one of his sons, and I guess this the good son. He was showing them like they were going over boxing shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my god,
Yeah, he got his rude awakening.
yeah.
He was like, you know what, son, come on, let's go. Let me stop bullshit. You got to learn how to catch these hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
Or, huh?
no, but and also NBA YoungBoy called Floyd Mayweather bitch. She's like her girl father. This is my money. This ain't her father money. Her father a bitch. She said and say nothing about it.
She looked like she had just woke up.
He woke her up out of bed. She all
Yeah.
stressed out, catching a charge. And he wake her up. He got to talk some shit on Instagram. I couldn't believe this shit, man. I was like, NBA YoungBoy out of control, man. He's way out of control, man.
Yeah, and Mayweather, man, what do you do as a dad, man? Here's the problem is this: women, the mothers. It's really hard to. It's really hard for a man can't tell a woman how to be a woman. A woman got to teach a woman how to be a woman. So if the woman on some fuck shit, the daughter gonna be on some fuck shit. You know what I mean? That's why Floyd was like, let me grab my son up real quick and let's go to the gym. Let me teach you what I know. You know, that type of thing needs to happen. But this life that these celebrity kids are living, they're living that really privileged lifestyle mixed with the streets. It's like Valley meets Compton, right? The Valley meets Trenton, New Jersey. Those two things don't go together, The Valley meets the Six in Atlanta. Like those things don't go together. And when they do, you got them suburban kids. They want to show out for the internet, the cameras, and friends, and all types of ego shit. Things that kids want to be cool at that age and all of that. And the fact that they all got cars and they got money, they can go where they want, when they want, buy what they want, say what they want. Like this, it's a little too much freedom for them kids to be having without a strong discipline there. So it's real easy to do something stupid fast, man.
Yeah, it definitely is. If it's a problem, and sometimes you get them too much money and too much, they didn't want for anything in life, but they they're too immersed in the shine culture. They think they got to earn their stripes and shit like that, man. It's
Yeah,
like Floyd should have been like, man, I'm gonna send y'all away from here, man. Like, don't even go nowhere near these shines. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, um, I don't know. He had a career that it was time intensive. You know what I'm saying? So it was a little hard for him, I guess. But they're just like they got all this money. It's like what do they do? They want to be rappers and shit like that. I'm like, why? I mean, like, it's just stop, man. Go to try to get into Harvard. I mean, to get the white man's degree on your wall and start a business or do something different. You know what I'm saying? All this trying to be like, what you see on Instagram and shit like that. You don't have to do that, man. You don't have to. They did them cats rap to get to where you're at. You know what I'm saying? So It's dumb.
That's why I think it was cool what Master P did with Lil Romeo.
Yeah.
He got his exposure at such a young age that he kind of got that life out of his system.
Right. Right.
So when he got to college age, he was probably jaded to the life. And he really just like, all right, now I can just be a normal college kid. Now I can be just normal school kid and just, go to school. But you see him, he's got more of a business mind. He's setting up the corporations, he's running operations. And, I love the way Master P raised his son, Romeo. But I think that goes to the type of the pedigree that and the cloth that Master P is cut from, that
Yeah.
no limit cloth. That's a
Master
different
P
era
don't get
of,
enough
of, of
respect.
rap music.
Do you think he don't get
Yeah,
enough
he don't get
respect?
enough respect
You know, he came
at all.
along and came with he preached ownership from the start. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he held it down for a minute. Listen, I will tell a story. Like, I was in the when I got home from Germany, I got stationed in Georgia, right? Warner Robins Air Force Base. It's like 20 miles outside of. It's like a 2 hours outside of Macon. It's like it's not far from Macon. It's the country. I'm from the Northeast. I'm from Philadelphia area, and everybody stationed down there was from Texas or from Georgia. Like there was only one other Northeast guy. And he was from Philly, and this was the time Master P was jumping, right? And I'm like, at first I was like, then when he ice cream man, I was like, oh, okay, I can fuck with this shit, right? I used to drive home on
Mhm.
the weekends. When I have a 3-day weekend, I drive all the way back home. I would start playing Master P. And this motherfuckers was like, what the fuck are you playing, man? Turn this shit the fuck off. It's whack. But this was before Master P really blew because he blew down south first before he went nationwide. They didn't know what the fuck hit. They was like, what the fuck you come up here playing? Then 6, 8 months later, everybody was playing Master P. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you got to work it. You know what I mean? That was I'll never forget that, man. Like I was early on the Master P game because down south that's all this them niggas was playing. I'm like
Uh,
I was like I drove that shit up north and motherfuckers was laughing at me at first. Then he went then he went MTV and everything else. Shaq was fucking with him, everything else. That was all she wrote. They was like, "Damn, you was ahead of the game." I was like, "I know."
yeah, yeah, man. Oh, na. And then he came with Mystical. I came here with my dick in my hand. Be smooth. Yo, Mystical was wild. But yo, I was a no limit soldier when I was in high school. I thought I was a no limit soldier. Yeah. But that's a different pedigree of rap music, different pedigree of thought process, and different level of hustler. Um, but that's what we need more of, man. You're right. We don't put enough respect on his name. That's somebody we gotta give his flowers before he gone, man. Master P.
Then
But he did a
remember
good
he
job with Romeo. Romeo, he did all that rapping. Before he was probably 10, he was probably a star already. He already went platinum. So he didn't have to want to grow up and be like, oh, I want to know what it's like to be a rapper. I did that already. I want to know what it's like to be a business mogul now. What you little niggas want to do, I've been dead. I did that when I was in first grade. So I love that's why, some people say, oh, I don't want my kids to rap or this. Sometimes you need to let them get that shit out their system.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, you're right.
You breaking up. What'd you say?
No, I said, yeah, you're right. You hear me?
Yo,
Yeah, I hear you.
wait, say that again.
I tested 1 2 1 2, man.
All
You
right,
were
there you go.
okay. Yeah, I think there was a little bit of lag. It got a jumpy a couple times during the stream.
Okay.
Brandon Coaster, it's going to be a bunch of women out here working for the 40 ball soon. Yeah. Yo, listen, there is this IG account, Philly Scoop Hall, right? And somebody took a video of a ATM machine, right? And the 40, you had the selections at 20, 60, 20, 40, 60, 80. that 40 imprint was wore the fuck out on the machine. Like there was no fucking. They wore the cover off that 40. Motherfuckers just going to the ATM, getting $40 and making it do what it do, man.
You know what that 40 is?
What?
That's a 3.5.
3.5.
3.5 grams of that kush. That dower.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's what that 40 button is. That's the for anybody that doesn't know, that's the going street price, the growing rate for flour in the streets. Um I don't pay that, but just putting that out there.
Yo, your boy CJ Pearson, did he go? Is he going to HBCU? I remember he was talking about it, but he made a selection.
He said he going to Howard.
Okay, man. See, you talked all that shit on him, man. We got the video. We got it's on episode after episode. You was slandering CJ Pearson.
No, I said that's what he need to do.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to look at the archives, but I'm pretty sure because my common theory is if you grew up suburban, you need to go to an HBCU. If you grew up from the hood, you need to go to a primary white institution to learn what it's like to be around some white folks. Right? You need to get away from niggas because they're gonna have you distracted. You know what I mean? You need to be around Betty, Susie, and Paul because they're gonna keep you focused, right? Or
Right.
at least you hope. At least they got access to the good drugs though. But the drugs that help you study for your test. The HBCU, you get distracted. Now, for me, I feel like CJ Pearson, this is a very intelligent move for him if he wants to be a troll. I think he's going to be trolling on campus. And I think somebody put him up to this because it's a very brave move for him. This is a very, very brave move for him to bring his MAGA self to a HBCU. And he knows that he's going to be the center of attention when he gets there.
Yeah. That's
He
good.
knows that's good for him, right? So that's why I'm like, oh, you trolling. I see what you're doing. You smart. All right. Rock out, homie. Hit the gym, though. Hit the gym. Hit the weights this summer. Hit the weights because niggas going to test you. At least back in my day, they did.
No, I don't think CJ's sweet, man. He might be able to hold them hands a little bit.
Well, the thing is, now the HBCUs, some of them are sweet, but it's still a few real niggas probably still there. You know what I mean? That's gonna,
You know what I mean? Some hood niggas are gonna get through.
yeah, some Hoteps gonna be there. Yeah, they gonna have to test him, but he better be easy because it's not the brothers you gotta be worried about. It's the females. It's the black woman. She gonna be on your ass. You know, you gonna get coffee or ice cream or something on your shirt. A drink gonna get thrown on you at some point. I see it coming. It's gonna be a disaster. It's gonna be one long reality show. It's gonna be good TV. He's smart. He's gonna get a lot of money off of this. This is a good grift move.
Yeah, so salute to CJ Pearson. I was just watching what's that fucking the fucking mass fucking singer and shit and fucking
Okay,
what's his name?
Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Nick Cannon. That motherfucker, man, everywhere, man. So he getting a bag for the mass singer and a bag from Wild and Out and shit.
You gotta remember, Nick been in film since a little boy.
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck he know. I don't know what Steinberg he know, but he knows somebody.
Well, he picked up, I think Nipsey was going to do a Dr. Sebi documentary, and Nick Cannon picked it up, and he released the trailer for it, and I watched it. It looked interesting, man.
Alright.
Times like this, there's no better time than a time like this. All the normie nogs was like, oh, during this virus. The Dr. Sebi would have been wilding out. And, oh my God, here come the Hoteps with this Dr. Sebi bullshit. Like, I don't get it, man. Like, Dr. Sebi went to court. The white man took Dr. Sebi to court and lost. Like, I don't know what y'all want. You know what I'm saying? The white man was like, no, you can't cure AIDS. All right, let's take it to court. What happened? The white man lost the case.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I don't understand where these black people like they don't believe they don't believe themselves, man. This is the problem with the African American, the Akata, the Shine. They don't believe themselves, man. They don't. This is a classic case of it. We should all be celebrating as a culture this documentary coming out. We all should be. Every last one of us. But the normie nogs is like, oh man, fuck this Hotep shit. Nah, 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 nah. I'm like, whether you like Dr. Sebi or not, he built something. He built a wave. He will be remembered in his death for decades. Will you? What did y'all build? So shouldn't we be celebrating at least that? Like, what's wrong with these people? And you got people that follow his lead, like Yada. He's making another wave.
Yeah. Let it be known that the black community killed Ali Shakur. Cause I was riding with y'all with the all black shit. We was on the same page. And after you, Shaun, disrespected Dr. Sebi, and you disrespected all our ancestors, Dr. Frances Cress Wilson, when she passed away, Mark Lamont Hill. After I seen what y'all Shines did, you know what I said to myself? I said, I need some white friends. Life has to offer more than this. And you know, God brought me Brody and he brought me Chad, and now I have white friends. You know, I have friends I can call and I can celebrate in the caucasity of it all. And not have to deal with you motherfuckers, because you motherfuckers say, like, if we waited for black people to build Hotep Nation, it'll never get built. It'll never get built. I'm telling you that right now. And I realized that early on. From the time you diss Dr. Sebi, he was key. Yo, a lot of people don't know. They say Magic Johnson is the reason why he went to go see Dr. Sebi. That's what the rumors on the streets is. That's why he came back like, I'm all good. Who else? Left Eye. Yeah, a lot of people had NDAs too, non-disclosure agreements. A lot of celebrities, when they got, they was messing with them last little hoes, they went to Dr. Sebi to get cleaned up. But yeah, they don't. When I found out how disrespectful the black community was to the people trying to say these lies, I was like, you know what? I took my RBG flag. Folded it up nice and neat. I took my message to the black man by Elijah, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I put that over it. I took off my Ali Shakur guard, put in the thing. I said, you know what? I give up, man. We done. We done. I had to move on. Yeah, next year it was Trump 2020.
Yo, man, that's true, man. They like I'll never forget Mark Lamont Hill on Dr. Frances Cress Wilson. It was like, this is the day she died. And it was like, I love her and all, but she had some problematic, points of view, and glad that they're going to be done with her. I'm like, oh my god, like she wasn't even being problematic. She was explaining the behavior. This is what they don't want. They don't want that to get out. When she was explaining why these cats was going down there to these black colleges and black males wearing heels and all this other great whatever y'all want to wear. But she was explaining why that was happening. She wasn't placing judgment on it. There's a science to everything. Like these people just say, "Oh, I was just born this way." No, you were cultivated. You know what I mean? It's like if y'all think the white man can put a rocket on the moon, you don't think he can steer your sexualities and your appearance a certain way? They can.
Gay frogs. I was in Alex Jones talking about the gay frog.
Yeah, the asterisk. Yeah, remember? Didn't we? Didn't we?
Astrazine.
Yeah, Astrazine. We had Tanai. He told us. He was like, "Yeah, that shit's real."
Yeah,
This motherfucker got a PhD in chemistry. Y'all
yeah.
don't believe it. You know why? Because you don't believe your own.
Nah, you gotta put that white skin on it. You got. I'm telling you, you ever want to give black people a message? You need two things. You need a black woman. You need whoever's gonna give the message, and you need a white man with a lab coat. You get you a white man with a lab coat. A white man with a lab coat is almost as powerful as a mall. He's almost as powerful as a Karen, you know. But I'm telling you, man, you need a white man to stand next to you. That's why I said I need some white friends. Yeah, I think I'm joking when I said that. I meant that shit. I said, I bet you if I say this shit to a bunch of white people or black people will listen. You're like, oh look, he got white followers. Oh, he must know what he talking about. Hey.
Yeah, the Karen, what that white lady said, Karen is a slur. Yo, they got to say it that way because if they were like, well, okay, Shaniqua, there'd be all hell would break loose, right?
Yeah.
But you know what? One white girl got right back at him. They was like, because on TikTok they make these, the black girls are making videos, fantasize about a white guy, and then the white girls have making videos. Some white girls are making videos of being fetishizing or fantasizing about a black guy. And the white girl said, "Why is it okay when the black girls, they do these videos about white guys, but y'all raise hell when Karens do it about black guys?" Yo, motherfuckers was making copping pleas and everything else in the thread. I was like, oh man. They was like that. See, Karen got you, man.
chapter chapter one chapter one in my book, Unbreakable Rules of Masculinity. I basically explain women in very a few words. In the first chapter is called The Apex Predator. And if you can't come to terms with the fact that women are the apex predator, you're just not paying attention. But they're very territorial. You know, black man, we don't go for it. You like, oh, you like a white man? Oh, fuck it. There's another. It's some more piece of ass out there, right? Like, we generally don't care. Black women are very territorial, but this comes down to hypergamy. You know, it's okay for a black woman to fetishize a white man because you know he's uh, he's the breadwinner. He's gonna have all the paper, all the privilege. A black man he ain't got no privilege. He ain't gonna give you shit, right? Give you shit but grief. Right? So it's okay to take somebody else's man, but if the white woman come and take that greasy black man, now it's a problem. And they want their cake and eat it too. But only a savage, only a predator would operate in that manner. Only a predator would operate in that manner. Women are predators. That's what they are. I tip my hat off to them. But again, like I said earlier in the show, that's women problems. Whatever the women will argue about, whatever. Let them argue about because women gonna talk. You know what I mean? Women gonna talk. That's why God made deaf people.
Oh my god. Uh, Chad Lamont, what do you think I put Dr. Sebi in the intro? Hotep. Shout out to the intro. We're gonna get that intro next week. Brody McFarlane, we're not white, we're Hotep. Chad.
Yeah, word up, yeah. But yeah, shout out to Chad. He made the intro video. Put Dr. Sabi in there. He already know, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks everybody coming through. Great. Thanks everybody that donated. I greatly appreciated it. I don't got anything else, man.
Yo, hit the subscribe button before you leave. YouTube is stealing my subscribers. So if you subscribed, you might be unsubscribed.
Yeah.
So hit the subscribe button on your way out. See you next week for episode 95, man. Tomorrow, I'm on with Project Rook. I DM'd her. She ain't DM me back. She ain't about my email. So hopefully it still goes down. But I'm supposed to be with Project Rook tomorrow night, 7 p.m., same spot.
All right, bro.
Oh, Hotep Mass. Hotep Mass on the way.
Hotep Mass?
We got Hotep Mass
Okay.
in the store. If you go to hotepnation.com,
Oh, yeah, Hotep Mass. Okay.
hit the shop button. We got the Hotep Nation Mass official. Mine's is order on the way here. So when y'all see me flossing with the next episode, don't hate. Don't hate. Hey, but you could definitely get yours and the link in the box below. But that's all I got, man.
All right, man.